Let's replace the spark plug on this 2019 Chevy Silverado with a 6.2. It is the same procedure on a lot of GM trucks and SUVs, Tahoe, Suburban, Sierra, and Yukon. So first step is we're gonna remove the tire on both sides so we can access the spark plugs. You can do it from the top, but it will be a lot easier to do it from the wheel well. First, we're gonna have to remove the wheel liner. The wheel liner is held by about 10 to 15 bolts and one push pin. You're gonna remove all of them, and there is one 10mm that hold the splash guard in place that we have to remove in order to access the last bolt for the wheel liner. So we're gonna work our way, and use the 10mm I'm talking about, so you can loosen the splash guard. And it's ready to come out. So everything is exposed. As you guys see here, you see the engine, the exhaust manifold. We're gonna remove all those spark plug wires. We're not gonna replace them. The customer didn't want to replace them, so we're going to reuse them. But if you have to, it's pretty easy to remove. You just twist it and remove it from the ignition coil. So we're gonna use this spark plug plier to remove the ignition coil off the spark plug and speed up the process. That's the last one. And we're going to use a combination of extension, 3 extension. We're gonna start by the shortest extension to remove the last spark plug near the firewall. In the 3/8 ratchet, we're going to loosen it up and to get it out. There it is. And we're going to increase, we're going to go that's a 12-inch extension. We're gonna have more leverage using it that way. We're gonna go with the longest extension to remove the spark plug that further up front. Good. Here are the new spark plugs. They already come pre-gap. You don't have to gap anything. All you do is just reinstall them. And the torque spec for them is 15 foot-pound. If you don't have a torque wrench, you can use it to create ratchet like this. Hold it on top, not full length, just on top, and when you stop, then it will be good. Like I'm doing right now. Good. $15 foot-pound. I'm gonna use my torque wrench just for demonstration. And we're good to go. And we're going to reinstall the ignition coils. I'm spark plug wires. Once they're fully inserted, you'll hear a click. That will be it. They're fully inserted to the spark plug. And now all the spark plug are installed, and the spark plug wires, we're going to install our wheel liner. It's the reverse of removal pretty much. Put everything back together, and we're going to jump to the driver side, do the same thing, take the wheel liner out, and so you can have access to the spark plug on the driver side, and make sure you put your wheel back on definitely. Now we are on the driver side. As you guys see here, I got the wheel liner out. I have my flashlight, and I'm gonna remove the spark plug wires. The only thing about the driver side is the spark plug tend to face forward instead of backward. So you're gonna have to use longest extension that you guys have in the swivel socket, the swivel attached to the spark plug socket. So you guys won't be able to touch it really. You just have you can look at it from far, but it's pretty impossible to put your hand in there. As you guys see here, I switch with my swivel attached to my spark plug socket. It makes the job a lot easier. Good. Perfect. So we're going to put our new spark plug in. Same thing as the other side. You install them by hand, and if you don't have a torque wrench, use a 3A ratchet like so, so we can make sure the spark plugs are properly seated in the cylinder head. Good. And let's install our spark plug wires. And that will be it, guys. The reverse of removal. And make sure you check the comment section below for the parts used in the video. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.